What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? It's your man Drake Mac coming to you again with a Jesus Christ with another episode of the Drake Mac Show. Um, Today I'm going to recap the Jonathan Majors trial. It started yesterday, so I want to go in and kind of recap what we know so far. Groovy Fee, what's up? Uh, is up in the house, my man. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you? So that's what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna get into that Jonathan Majors news. I know that a lot of people, because the way to trial, I tried to wait up, but man, I work in the evenings. If y'all already know, uh, that I work in the evening, so it was no way that I could stay up for that trial, and and try to get a lot of the things that I want to kind of talk about done. But it's always good to go back and recap since it's day one of the trial. So I kind of want to go into, let me see. And again, they try to I've said this before. They got this thing like it's the OJ trial. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way that I'm looking at it. They're making it seem like this is the OJ trial. This is a misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying assault is not, to be not to be looked at or whatever, you know what I mean? Or alleged assault. Let me put it more like that. But man, it's a misdemeanor. And they make it seem like I get to what I feel. I get to what I feel in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Heavy Gant. You already know how I do it. The real question is, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hopefully, like I said, you guys are good. You got a lot, a lot of stuff going on. Whew. Okay, so I read some information from ABC News um about the trial. Um I'm gonna actually go to another source because I was going to use ABC News, but I'm gonna actually go to another source to discuss this. All right, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna go back to ABC News. I'm gonna go to ABC News. Only reason why Jesus Christ, I keep hitting that. The only reason why I'm going to ABC News, that's why I wanted to use the AirPods. Man, I gotta update the laptop today. So if you see a brother get a new laptop, you know what I mean. I'm just, yeah, man, I'm working on decade old technology right now, man. This MacBook is old and it's killing me right now. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I want to go and use the insider for their information because they're at least been reputable as far as they haven't been hidden hit pieces. Even when they got the information about Stephanie McMahon Hemsley, it wasn't a hit piece. It was just like, here is what they're saying. You know what I mean? Here's what Alvin Braggs is in the DA is saying. This is what Jonathan Majors' attorney is saying. And more information looks like it's in favor of Jonathan than it is Stephanie McMahon Hemsley. But here it is. So that's why I'm using the insider. It's not because, I think the insider, has a special thing or they're just saying extra special stuff for Jonathan Majors. They've been more concise um in their coverage. I'll put it more like that. So that's why I'm going to use the Business Insider. So let me say this and shout out to Chill, shout out to Pam because I seen them doing their thing on yesterday, talking about the case. What's going on, D Stezzle? What's up with it? Top of the morning to you guys. Um, they've been more. I mean, Chill and Pam. Of course, they've been on it. Shout out to She Dressed Me. She's been on it. I seen her Twitter. I retweeted her Twitter video yesterday. Her interviewing an attorney to talk about the Jonathan Majors case. So I would advise you guys to check her out. Check out She Dreads Me. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So let me share my screen and we're going to get into it. And let's go here. And again, I'm just recapping everything that has happened so far. That's what I'm doing. I'm just doing a recap. Oh, how can I want to? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that layout. That layout sucks. I need to start doing better layouts. What's up, William Modoc? Moloch, what is up? What's up? What's up? Top of the morning to ya. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna, I gotta show my head. You know what I'm saying? Because the waves is cracking, forehead is shining. I'm having a good morning to ya. So let's get into it. Let's get to it. Because I'm gonna start joking around and I'm gonna start playing. Where'd the story go? Where did that story go? That's crazy. Where did the story go? Like, seriously. I clicked the Business Insider and the story is gone. Like, I didn't. Hold up. What the hell? Okay. That's crazy. Let's just do this. Let's just search the Business Insider. And okay. All right. So let's go here. Entertainment. And Jonathan, of course, came to court with his beautiful girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can. Come on, Jonathan, man. Let's swap. Nah. Let me be you. I'll wear extra, read all about it hat. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Majors is on trial. Extra, read all about it. 1920s World Series is available. Let's go. I'll wear that hat, boy. If you just swap me places, that's all I'm saying. Just for a week, month, a few years. I'm just saying. Anyway, all right. So Marvel actor wins fight to keep potential reputation damaging information hidden from the public ahead of his domestic violence trial, and that is a win. And shout out to my man Chill because he actually did this video. I couldn't watch it, but I think this is what he was referencing. That is a win, and we're gonna go to that, my man. It's up here rocking the flat top. You know what I'm saying, with the gloves on and the at least he got on cashmere. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got that rough side of the mountain. I'm about to go preach this sermon suit on today. You know what I'm saying? From like the 1930s. So that's good. That's good. So let's read this because I'm gonna start joking. I'm gonna just this up here and let's do it full screen. All right. So a Manhattan judge ruled Wednesday that potential reputation damaging information about Marvel actor Jonathan Majors will remain under seal on the eve of his domestic violence trial. A jury is expected to hear opening arguments on Thursday, which is today, regarding the March 25th lover spat in the back of a livery cab in Chinatown that has put the movie star's career in jeopardy and left him charged with 6 counts of assault, harassment, aggravated harassment in the second degree. Defense lawyer Power Chaudhry filed a motion last month asking the judge to keep the information from the public and the press. So that's why I noticed this. What we know now. This is all we know now. A lot of stuff is not going to come out. Now, with that being said, as actually is a win in this case because his reputation is already damaged enough. You don't need insult to injury when it comes to his reputation. What they gonna say? That he's getting his hats from the same dude that Daredevil gets his clothes from and She-Hulk? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't want everybody to know where he gets his suit from. You know what I mean? That you know what I'm saying? He's living a lie like Steve Harvey's hairline for so long. Y'all remember that Steve Harvey show? That man was living a lie. You know what I mean? So, and again, he's remained innocent. So he just wants the stuff sealed up. I get that. I completely understand that. But here we go. So, defense lawyer Power Chaudhry filed a motion last month asking the judge to keep the information of the public in the press. Major's lawyers have argued that if the information comes out, it would taint the jury pool, and deprive the Lovecraft star of his right to a fair trial, which makes sense. In the court of law, you have a right to a fair trial. And even though that he is a celebrity, there is women rights movement and domestic violence advocates that could look at this as potential damaging. So it makes absolute perfect sense for him to go in and say, yo, we ain't trying to have all that. You know what I'm saying? Out there like that to, damage my reputation even more. Even if I'm found, if I'm found innocent, I don't want this information to leak. If I'm found guilty, I don't want this information to leak. So this makes a perfect sense. Perfect sense. Judge Michael Gaffney agreed that at least preliminary, the courtroom will be sealed to the public Thursday, while prosecutors and defense argue whether or not procedural and inflammatory information will be introduced at the trial. Did I say that right? God, I've been at work all day. Oh my God. Stop it, Dre. Just stop it. Just leave that word alone. You can't get it right now. It's going to be all right. All right, let's keep going. Few details have emerged about what the shocking revelation could be, but prosecutors have hinted that they intended to introduce a London Metropolitan Police report from September 22. In June's Rolling Stone published an exposed citing two anonymous former girlfriends of the actor who claimed that he was physically and emotionally abusive towards them. Now, again, like I said, that Rolling Stones article was a hit piece. You know what I mean? Remember they said they had like 40 people? Now, let's be real. Being a dick to women is not a crime. You know what I mean? There's a lot of them. Hell, I used to be one. That ain't a crime. Yeah, I don't want to be with you. You hurt my feelings. Go to hell. That's not a crime. You having a track record of going to jail for domestic violence is, which from all counts that we know, Jonathan Majors does not have a criminal history or have been prior arrested or had the police called on him for any domestic violence or any assault or anything prior to this incident. So we have to keep that in mind, that his previous you could bring all the witnesses in, is going to get into a he said, she said. You see what I mean? So again, you can have all these women say, well, he was mean to me. You know what I'm saying? But where is the proof that the police was called because domestic violence situations happen? And I'm going to compare this situation to a young man in Kansas City, our wide receiver, and what happened in his case. And I'm going to compare the two and what just happened with Diddy. Remember, Jonathan Majors has said, I am innocent from the very beginning. That's why he has a right to a fair trial. That's why that information doesn't need to be tainted or anything, prior to, right? But I'm going to compare some of the other stories and Diddy's story and compared to Jonathan Majors, which I feel Diddy's story should be bigger than this. You see what I mean? Because of what he was accused of and how much he paid. And then other women are coming out and other women. And it's another one. It's starting to sound like a DJ Khaled track. Another one. You know what I mean? But let's keep going. All right. On Wednesday, the jury will begin to hear the prosecutor's case that Majors beat his ex-girlfriend, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, a British choreographer and part-time wrestler, after a violent tussle over a saucy text message that Major received from a romantic prospect. We all know who that romantic prospect is. Megan Good. We all know who that was. You know what I mean? But a violent tussle. Now, let me ask you guys in the chat, and I'm going to get to that D-Stizzle. We all thought that Steve had the perfect hairline, but it was a front. It was a front. You know who else was fronting? Dude on 106 in Park. Front. He had no dreads. Matter of fact, I'm going to get some dreads now. just because everybody else is fronting. All right. Now, let me ask you guys in the chat and who's watching this on a replay. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? If you're new to the channel. But let me ask you this. After a violent tussle over a saucy text message, was she in the right to take his phone, to physically grab his phone out of his hand? That's his phone. Was she in the right to put her hands on him to grab her phone? Put it in the comment section before. Because to me, if you're grabbing property that is not yours, not only is that assault, that's also robbery. Strong arm robbery at that. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. Okay, Puffy been a high profile figure since the night. Exactly. But you don't see him getting the media coverage that this is getting. And I wonder why. All right, let's keep going. All right. After a violent tussle over a saucy text message that Majors received from a romantic prospect in the back of the livery car after a night of partying. And we know she partied with his money. Wish I was kissing you, the text said, in a fit of jealousy. Because if you seen that, you're gonna get mad because you're jealous. Because it ain't you. It ain't you no more. It ain't you. I ain't trying to make fun, but it wasn't her. You know what I'm saying? McMahon Hemsley grabbed the phone, prompting a tug of war over the device. Is she in the wrong? All just watch it. Put it in the comment section. Was she in the right to grab his phone? Put it in the comment section if you think she was right to grab his phone, or if she was wrong to grab the phone. Yeah, AJ from 106 Apart. Boy, liar, deceiver. Anyway, again, put it in the comment section. Was she in the right to grab the phone from Jonathan Majors in a jealous rage? Put it in the comments. All right, let's go. According to McMahon Hemsley, Majors pried back and forth and broke her finger in an attempt to regain control over his phone. After the car stopped and the two emerged from the vehicle, Majors allegedly picked up Jabari and threw her back in the car, injuring her neck. The movie star, however, claimed his own injuries in the fracas and tried to convince Manhattan District Attorney's Office that he was the victim in the fight. Now, we've seen the pictures. If you haven't, go to the Insider, type in Jonathan Majors. Go back, I want to say it was August. You see that they have video footage of her tying her hair back into a bun about 8 minutes after the incident happened. So we're recapping. So she's tying her hair in a bun. No, what's going on, Kita? Kita, what up? She's tying her hair in a bun. She is, so, you know, when you're tying your hair, if you got a broken finger because somebody snatched their phone back, you're not going to be able to tie your hair in a bun. You're not going to be able to fix your coat. You're not going to be able to type on your cell phone with the hand that you said is injured. Those things are not going to happen. If you have a laceration, you know, on your ear, you're going to see blood trickling down from the camera angle that we see, because somebody would have said, yo, you know, you got blood on your ear because they're hugging you. What's up, Andre Ware's in the house? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Houston's own quarterback, Andre Ware. I'm just joking. But, but you're smelling what the Rock is cooking. You know what I'm saying? And on this, it smells like a big pile of monkey crap. You know what I mean? So if she had all of these injuries, we would have seen it on the video. She would have told the group of strangers that she met, because she couldn't get a taxi. She was just trying to get a lift so she could go back to home, because Jonathan Major, my boyfriend, I seen him with a text message, and I cannot believe that he was texting another woman. Oh my God, this is bollocks. I cannot believe it. It's rubbish, I say. Rubbish. But instead of saying that he attacked me, she said he was cheating on me with another woman. That's what she brought up. She never brought up that this man attacked her. Clue number one. All right. Clue number two. At 2 something in the morning, he took pictures of him. His arm is all scratched up. His face is bloodied because she scratched his face. You know what I mean? But there's no blood on her. I mean, hell, Michael Jackson had blood on the dance floor, but there's nothing on her. So what's going on? So prosecutors complained about the lawyers for Majors leaking information to the press and attempt to shift blame on McMahon Hemsley. McMahon Hemsley was finally arrested on October 23rd. See, what the prosecutors failed to realize that a lot of that information, there was information that was leaked to TMZ, like the videos that was leaked to TMZ of her kicking in the club, having a good time, no broken finger, you know what I'm saying, spending money on his dime, getting champagne, getting drinks, you know what I'm saying, with the bartender. He's going to testify. Y'all forgot about that. Remember, she was in the club kicking it. What's up, Gray? Top of the morning to you. My man Gray, my admin. You know what I mean? So remember, she was at the club kicking it with the bartender. You know what I'm saying? She was kicking it with him. You know what I'm saying? Then Robert De Niro, the taxi driver, the cab driver, he seen what happened in the car. And then remember, Bookman, you know what I'm saying, from Good Times, the suit had to open the door because she was laying in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Half naked, you throw up all on the bed. You know what I'm saying? That she was in there on sleeping pills. And the text message proved the reason why he even went back over to her, because she was going to delete herself. Y'all forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? So again, she was unharmed. What's up? I can't talk today. Flavio Sosa, what's up? She was unharmed in the Soho footage at 8 minutes after the altercation. In the same footage, the prosecutor tried to hide in a 2 terabyte of information. So we don't forget about that either. Because if you all know about Alvin Briggs and you know the name of Adam Foss, you already know that Adam Braggs, he goes after high profile cases, especially when it has to do with white women, because he didn't do this with Diddy after he's accused of sexual assault and all of that. But yeah, let's go after these black men that's messing with white women. Yeah, I said it. He did that, and he took away one person's life, and now he's trying to take somebody else's life. So Alvin Braggs can go to hell in my book. But anyway, you know what I mean? I got beef. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Shit. He's not on my Christmas list. But anyway, Sharjee has promised to put the arresting officer on the witness stand in an effort to show the differential treatment towards the accuser. The district attorney did not review any of the evidence in the case. Sharjee said they did not interview the detective and made the decision all on their own, which Alvin Braggs has already had problems with the chief of police in New York. You could go read the New York Post's take on that. All right. Assistant District Attorney Kelly Galloway said that McMahon had been cooperating fully since the attack, and there is no attempt to reward her for her testimony against the actor. This is not a quid pro quo and a benefit that she received, Galloway said. Wednesday afternoon, the judge is expected to hear arguments on the potential reputation damaging information and decide on its admissibility. And then it gives anybody, and again, I'm an advocate for domestic violence, whether it's men or women. You do not put your hands on nobody. And The Rock means nobody. That's not what you do. So I'm not, making light of any domestic violence, because there's real victims out there. You know what I mean? And if you have been a victim of DV, 1-800-799-7233 is the number that you could call. It's a hotline that you could call if you are abused. If you're a man or a woman, call 1-800-799-7233. Get the help that you need. Get out of those situations before it becomes worse. All right. So let me talk about, because I picked the wrong thing. Hold on. Justin Ross. Is it Justin Ross? Yeah, Justin Ross. Now, Justin Ross is, I'm going to tell you the difference in this, right? Now, Justin Ross, a former Clemson football star who tragically, Rashad Walker's in the house. What's up? Straight, what's good? We finally got the trial without it getting canceled. Exactly. Because this was trial day. They had to get it done. They had to. They was on the clock. They was on the clock. So let me tell you what happened in this Justin Ross situation. Of course, I'm from Kansas City, and I got to represent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do, what KMBC 9 News in Kansas City said about Justin Ross. And again, former Clemson star tragically hurt his neck in college. This kid could have been the number 1 draft pick. Kid got talent. Went undrafted, signed with the Kansas City Chiefs because obviously we need wide receivers, and spent all last year on injured reserve. Came back this year, played before he got in trouble for what? DV. Now, let me tell you what happened in this case, because I want y'all to understand something on allegations and how things can change up depending on who the district attorney is and how they move. Let's go ahead and read this, because I'm gonna tell you this mirrors a lot, but let me not go there. All right, Chiefs receiver Justin Ross no longer facing criminal charges. Case diverted. This is Johnson County District Attorney's Office has confirmed the dismissal of charges against the 23-year-old. And that's Justin Ross on, because he was charged with, now, mind you, there's 2 misdemeanors. What are we looking at Jonathan Major's case? You know what I'm saying? We're looking at, 6 misdemeanors in his case. You know what I'm saying? And harassment, domestic assault, all of that. I'm going to show you the difference of the 2, right? I could just play the video, couldn't I? Yeah, let's just play the video. Is that Karen Kornacki? She look old. I shouldn't say that. I got in trouble last time I called somebody old. Oh my God. Get out of here, Honda Pilot commercial. Sorry, I'm looking at this on a. Okay. All right, we need to.
Charges related to domestic violence.
Okay.
KMBC 9's Andy Alcock is live.
Stop it. Come on, let's go back. Let's do it. Let's start all the way up.
Not guilty to misdemeanor charges related to domestic violence.
Ross made his first court appearance this afternoon. KMBC 9's Andy Alcock is live in Olathe now with the latest. Andy?
Kelly Ross made that appearance by video from the jail. However, his accused...
Yo, I'm not going to hold you because I can't let this pass. My man needs to take that toupee off. Good God almighty, he needs to take the toupee off and go. But just go with the Homer Simpson, cuz. Don't do this to yourself. I'm sorry I had to say that. Let's keep going because the serious stuff going on. My bad, y'all.
Accuser was in the courtroom. She described herself as Ross's ex-girlfriend. Ross's grandmother, Annetta Franklin, was also in court. She's listed as a witness in the case. Ross is accused of domestic battery and criminal damage to property of less than $1,000. According to dispatch audio in the case, Ross's ex-girlfriend claims he dragged her through their home and tore up the property, including breaking her cell phone, so she had to use a neighbor's phone to call 911. Ross's ex-girlfriend declared.
Now, you hear what's going on in the case, right? You know what I mean? My man needs to take it off. This is all I'm saying. Take it off. Let it go. It's other things you could be doing out here than wearing that toupee. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, get back to the case. I'm sorry. This is just me. This is just me not having coffee in the morning and waking up and, actually being at work all day and I'm winding down. But anyway, now you guys here. He was accused of dragging her through the house, because I'm not trying to make light of this. Exactly, Rashad, exactly. Got it glued in. I don't know what's going on with that wig. But anyway, so he was accused of dragging her through the house, destroying property in the home, right? You know what I mean? Under $1,000 and taking her phone. That's what he was accused of. That's the accusations, right? Let's see how everything goes. Let's see how it plays out.
Fine comments, so did his grandmother and his attorney. Earlier today, we spoke to Kansas City, Kansas criminal defense attorney James Spees, who's not involved in this case.
We do put these players on a pedestal here in Kansas City. Kansas City has become an increasingly high-profile team, obviously, with the addition of some very important celebrity fans. They are that much more under a microscope. It wouldn't surprise me if they just decided to go their separate ways.
Now, the judge did agree to let...
I'm sorry. Just look at it, y'all. Look at it. All right, I'm done. All right.
Let Ross's grandmother let his ex-girlfriend into their home so she could gather her belongings for up to 2 hours. They are both witnesses in the case, so he did that with the stipulation that the two women not talk about the case at all. Now, Ross is expected to be released from jail on a $2,500 bond, but he can't return home until at least 7 o'clock tonight as to avoid contact with his ex-girlfriend. Reporting live outside the Johnson County Courthouse in Olathe, Andy Alcock, KMBC 9 News.
And his name is Andy Alcock. Let me stop. See, this is why I be getting in trouble. That's why TMZ don't want me on there. You know what I'm saying? This is why TMZ be like, nope. All right. Now, again, you guys heard what happened in Justin Ross' case, right? You guys, he does look like both of the Three Stooges. A big gust of wind, that wig is going bye-bye. That toupee look like if it's going to get up and walk off his head. Rogaine from mid squad. Oh my God. Anyway, that's Kansas City for you, y'all. That's KC. But anyway, all right. You know, I'm rocking my KC stuff. So anyway, I'm glad I'm full screen. Let's keep it full. Let me keep myself full screen. I don't want to be on the small screen like that. Let me take this. Let me click this off. Now, you guys heard everything that happened with Justin Ross, right? Everything that happened with Justin Ross. The case, simple. There was more, to me, it was more egregious information in Justin Ross's case, because I know when I first heard, I'm like, damn, Justin, you know what I'm saying? You was just now kind of getting your bearings on the team, and you know, and he was starting to play a little more, and all of this. I'm like, man, bro, I really hate that this happened. You know what I'm saying? You know, because the kid got talent, but you can't go around dragging nobody. But I was like, I'm gonna wait until all the information happens. Then, you know, it was breaking news on Bleacher Report, you know, because I followed the Chiefs and Boston and Chicago and all of that. So I see it, and it was like they dismissed this case. I'm like, what? A deferment? You mean a district attorney could look at two people and be like, you know what? As long as y'all stay away from each other, it's cool. He didn't look at the girlfriend, but like, oh, because you're of a different hue, we're gonna just go ahead and slam this kid. You're slamming this guy who's a superstar instead of just a he say she say. Remember, the police came up when they seen, you know, Stephanie McMahon Hemsley looking all disoriented and said, you know, what happened? What happened? And 19 times she said, I don't know. Oh, did he do this? Is this what happened? Oh, he put his hands around your, that's what he did. He put his hands around your neck, right? Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah. Go put your hands behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, clock out for the night. You gotta go. Come on, let's do it. Clock out. Let's go ahead and walk off. You see how easy that the district attorney could be able to do something, you know, when there's a situation like this. You know what I mean? Hey, look, we'll defer it. You haven't been in trouble before. Based on the information, it was a wellness check that Jonathan Majors did. Because if you just put boost to ass, why would you call the police to make sure somebody's okay? Common sense will tell you nobody does that. You know what I mean? Nobody does that. Yeah. The Patrick Stewart, hell, he could write the Patrick Swayze. You know what I'm saying? Something. Just take that off. Jesus. Alcock. Yeah, let me get off here. Anyway, so all I'm saying is the district attorney made a business decision. And his business was to lock up the black man like he did Adam Foss, who had the similar situation that he didn't want to mess with someone of a different hue, someone of a different persuasion, you know what I'm saying, than Jonathan Majors, and he was going to make them pay. Now, Diddy, on the other hand, God, I mean, yes, he did sell. You see how quick Diddy said? The accusation happened at 9 a.m. By 9:32 a.m. he already settled. Let's keep it real. And what she said that he was doing, and it was corroborated by other people, and blowing up a person's car and all of that. Is Adam Bragg's gonna go after him? Let's dig deep and see if we can get criminal charges against P. Diddy. No, he's not. And all I'm saying is, if she was a different hue, it'd be a different story. Let's be real. And I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. I've seen, because I did this, I was a correction officer. I've seen more black people, and I'm not saying, because it don't take this as this is the racism that goes on in the criminal justice system when black men date white women. Just being real. I feel like a person could be able to date who they want to do. You want to date man, woman, tree, trans, whatever, pan. I don't care. I personally do not care. It does not affect my rent. Like, oh snap, somebody dating a trans person. Why did my rent go up $100? That's not how it works. So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever you date, I don't care. But when it comes to that criminal justice system, and you come in with something this lily white, those people look at you a little bit differently in the criminal justice system. Because Justin Ross's girlfriend is the same persuasion he is. Deferment program. Oh, y'all can work this out. Just work it out. Just work it out. Even though, hey, he said he drugged me across the floor and broke all my stuff. It took my cell phone. Oh, he took your cell phone? You know what we can do? We can charge him for that. Stephanie McMahon Hemsley took that man's cell phone because of a jealous text message, and he gets hit. You see what I mean? And I'm not telling no black man don't date no white woman. Man, date who you want. But you see the hypocrisy? Diddy's accusers are black. See the hypocrisy? R. Kelly went how many years before he finally went to jail? And those were underage girls. They were underage black girls. Because if they were white, that man would have sung, he wouldn't have been able to believe he could fly. Because that motherfucker would have been flying under the jail. Let's be real. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. And I'm not trying to say this to be facetious or none of that, because we already know what happens in these particular type of things. So you already know what it is. You know what I mean? He said, yep, Diddy said it settled in milliseconds. He had it saying, you want what? I got you. Don't trip. Don't trip. Equal energy is never applied. Nope. The former New York Giants, left guard who beat the brakes off his black girlfriend did not get this type of attention. This all I'm saying is hypocrisy. This is why I strongly feel protect black women. I strongly feel, because that man beat that girl, it did not get none of the attention like this. Matter of fact, he went home. He needs to leave that kryptonite alone. Hold on, wait a minute. Jonathan called 911 and probably saved her life. Shame on the officers who arrested and handcuffed him in his house because they didn't know who he was. They see rich black man with a big nose, big lips, and be like, he don't live here. Why is he here? You know what I mean? So the only thing that I'm saying, like I said, I don't care who dates what. That's not none of my deal. I don't care. I honestly really don't. I don't care. What I do care about is the truth and fair and equal treatment. That's all I care about. Fair and equal treatment. And this situation with Jonathan Majors, from all the information that has been presented to us, that presented to me, is not fair and equal treatment. And it has nothing to do with a black man dating a white woman. It has everything to do with our criminal justice system that think every black man that this is birth of a nation, because that's the way they treat us. They treat us like this is birth of a nation. Yeah, exactly. If the OJ trial was about his first black wife instead of Nicole, exactly, wouldn't have been no trial. They would have settled that. It would have been a deferment like this. This is why black women said we need to be protected. So this is a clear-cut example. It's a clear-cut example. I tell men, don't put your hands on no woman. It ain't worth it. Actually, you know what? Leave her ass. If you don't want to be with her, just leave. Because guess what, men? There's way more women out there for you than it is. There's more women out there than men. So you got great advantages. You don't have to stick with nobody that, especially if they put you in a jam, pickle box, or make you get out of pocket, Will Smith. If they put a battery in your back to make you do something dumb, put their hands on you or somebody else, leave that mother. Let me shut up. All right, this is your man, Dre Mac. I got to get up out of here. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the recap on the Jonathan Majors trial. And again, I will give you the recap of what happened on day 2 until this thing is over with. So make sure that you lock and tune in to the Drake Mack Show in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, because that's when I'm going to do it, because I need some time to kind of, unwind a little bit. You know what I mean? But make sure you guys are checking me out, man. Just the first time you watch me and you watch this on a replay, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit that bell notification so you never, ever miss one of my videos again. And also, brush your teeth, comb your hair, and hide under your bed. I gotta go. I gotta get up out of here. Oh, man. I love you guys. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. Y'all have a great rest of your, what day is this? Thursday. Let me get out of here. I'm out of here. Where's my outro at? Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.